bring us back to the moment also, like when you wanted to open the shop. Where did the idea come from that, you know what, I'm gonna open my own wrestling shop and we're gonna go for it?
You know what? I've been working in business for a long time,
Mm,
and I kind of wanted to do something different, something, I mean, I don't want to go too much into detail. I'll just give you a little bit of how it got created. Um, a few years ago, my mom was in the hospital, and
mm,
she was really sick, and it was just, I had a lot of time to think because she was there, and it was just, I don't know. It kind of like I got those ideas while I was there, which is
mm,
weird. But I came up with the name in the hospital. I came up with the ideas in the hospital and all that. I guess maybe I just wanted to make her proud. And,
yeah.
I wanted to, if you kind of think about it, it was something that, she started, of course, because if it wasn't for her, by me here and there, the dream would have never came up about.
Mm,
So maybe it was because, she was a big inspiration for it because, if it wasn't for her, it's just I don't I don't see it happening like that,
yeah.
you know. But yeah, she's okay now. She's good. So
That's
I'm
good.
happy that she goes in all the time. But I don't think she'll definitely never know how much she inspired me to do it because
Mm,
basically the shop is kind of a lot of my childhood.
mm,
So I don't, I hopefully she does. I mean, I've talked to her before about it, but hopefully she understands that the whole inspiration was because, I love wrestling. And as a kid, the stuff that she could and she couldn't buy me
mm,
inspired me to have all that, to have a shop for everybody else. Like, they could bring their kids, their uncles,
yeah.
everybody. So it goes from the arcades. I remember there was the donut shop next door where we used to live, and they had arcades all the time. So they had Mortal Kombat, they had Street Fighter. So those are the games that I kind of have now. So it's kind of like, it's kind of, how can I say? It went around to where I was a
Mm,
kid to I'm an adult to kind of like, you know, going back to where I was a kid and those happy moments that my mom was able to give to me. You know,
mm,
and now I could give it to, let's say, you, your brother, and hopefully when you guys decide to have kids, you're also
yeah.
gonna take them. So, but that's how I came up with, the name. The idea was
Mm,
I was in the hospital. Not a lot of people know that. So
mm.
it was when she was in the hospital and she almost died, and
Wow.
so she like kind of inspired me a lot to do something different, get out from what I was doing to something
Mm,
that I love, you know. So,
mhm.
and it is something that I do love.
Oh yeah. No, that's inspirational to hear. Like you said, it all goes in first circle. Now, it's awesome to see your childhood now coming to life. And
Yeah,
also, it was a tough moment in your life with your mother. It's glad to hear that she's doing well and all. And to see that moment to bring it to the positive light. To say, you know what, I'm going to do this shop. This is for my mother. This is for all the things she's done for me. Now I'm going to bring it to life. And it's really beautiful to hear. It's really awesome to hear that.
exactly it. That's exactly it. And I'm telling you, not a lot of people know that. I
Mm,
would say like the small circle that I carry,
mm,
uh, maybe like two people out of that. So
wow.
yeah.
Oh, it's awesome. I'm already hear that. 'Cause Alex and I, when we wanted to get you in the show, I'm like, I want to know a little bit more about him. We
Yeah.
always talk. We were never talk about ourselves. I'm like, I want to hear about it.
Yeah, not a lot of people know like about my personal life. I kind of,
Mm,
I think I'm, kind of personal with my life. I mean, I have nothing to hide, but
mm.
kind of, when I'm in the shop, I'm like cool in the shop, but when I'm home, I'm like, you know, home, you know.